Heads will roll. Buhari aide Onochie warned Niger Delta Development Commission on foul play on audit. President Muhammadu Buhari's personal assistant on social media, Lauretta Onochie, has declared that heads will roll at the Niger Delta Development Commission (Nddc). Onochie issued the warning while commenting on the ongoing forensic audit of Nddc. Nddc Interim Management Committee is under investigation for alleged mismanagement of 40 billion naira. Recently, the Senate had vowed to unearth the truth and expose those behind the alleged mismanagement of the huge sum. Following the alleged sharp financial practices, Buhari had in October last year ordered a forensic audit of Nddc operation from 2001 to 2019. Thank you for listening to this news. Yeah, it's true. That's the fact. You see, when you talk about one of the bodies in this administration that are truly into embezzlement of government fund, then you talk about the Nddc. You see, Nddc, if you look at it very well, you will see that despite the allocation released to them, yet we still have so much abandoned projects, in different areas in Niger Delta and in Delta states. And it's not supposed to be like that. And this has actually led to even more agitation and more worries of the Deltans. There are some projects that has been allocated, and the money has been allocated to the Nddc to carry out in Delta State, which has not been carried out up to today. And the Deltans and the Niger Deltans are still believing that the federal government has not actually remembered them on that part. I'm speaking on this because I have a little idea concerning some of these projects. Of a truth, I know that the federal government on their own part have not been trying in the area of paying attention to the Niger Deltans and also to the Deltans. I get it, but the fact is that there are some of these projects that has been allocated to them, to the Nddcs, with allocated funds, which the Nddcs are expected to execute and carry out, but because of greed, they have refused to do it, or refused to even start the execution. Even some of the ones that they even manage or even try to execute, some of them are executed, but after being executed for a little bit, they just abandoned it and left it as an abandoned project without paying attention to that. You understand? So I would say that at this point, Lauretta Onochie has a point, but that statement of saying heads will rule is a very wrong one. I get it down. So Nddc, I would say that the President Buhari should carry out a proper check on them. They really need to be checked on, because they have really embezzled in this administration. They have really embezzled in this administration, and they have even really dealt with the people of Deltans. You get it? So it doesn't augur well one bit. It doesn't augur well. It doesn't augur well. So I would say that the decision of the president concerning the Nddc is actually a very good one. And if really the president can really carry out a thorough check on the Nddc, you will see that there will be a little change in Delta State, and a little and the agitation will press down a little, because the little I know is that the Nddc has so many abandoned projects in Delta State and in Niger Delta. Just of recent, we heard about the collapsed building, that killed so many people, you know. And this building happens to be a project that is being executed by the Nddc, you know, by the Nddc, and left unfinished. You understand? And one of the very good reasons why these people do leave many projects unfinished is because, you know, when they start up this project with the money allocated to them, instead of them to leave this money in a separate account, so that it will not be touched, so that the money will be used for what is allocated for. They will keep touching this money, and before you know it, they have used the money, or they will even share part of it with within themselves, then use part of it to start up the project. You understand now? So believing that probably after this administration, the next administration, the people that will be coming up, that will be elected, will now be the one to finish up the project, which is very wrong. See, you get now? So I would say that President Muhammad Buhari's decision on the Nddc is a very good is a welcome idea. At least it will bring a little relief on the Niger Delta agitation. You see, one of the body that we Nigerians, or when the Niger Deltas can be able to find corrupt leaders is in the Nddc. They have so much. They are much in numbers, and it's because no eye is paying attention on them. That is why they keep doing what they are doing. But then we can see that enough is enough if a thorough checking is carried out on them. You understand? But with this new decision by President Buhari, believe you me, there will be a little change. You understand? And that is because they believe that the federal government is believes so much in them, and also believes so much in the needs of the people. So whenever any allocation is being allocated to a particular area in Delta State, so the next thing they do is to see how to split it into three, take some to themselves, give some to their godfather, and then the other one will be for the project. Viewers, you really need to contribute to this. Please, your comments are very much important. Don't forget to leave them behind. Click on the subscription buttons as well as bell button to receive more updates. Thank you.